Welcome back, everyone. This is Cody for Government Accountability. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I've had a lot of questions about what's been going on, and especially about this recent video posting that you may have seen on my Rumble or YouTube channel, and what it was all about. A lot of people, a lot out there do know what this is about, but many don't. So I thought I would cover this and explain where things are at and what's happened in the background that, as I've mentioned in the past, I don't always get videos out. I'm in a lot of legal cases, and there's reasons behind that. So I was going to explain some of this today. So what you'll see here is the projected winners of the 2023 November election. And I wanted to share with everyone, yes, I did file a candidacy. 4 others did as well for 2 county commissioner positions, the sheriff and the county treasurer, 5 in total. And I wanted to show you guys a picture here of election night at the county auditor's office shortly after filing the candidacies. For those who do not know, write-in candidates can file up till 8 o'clock on election night, and that is what the 5 of us did. A lot of people don't understand what is going on, though, and so I thought I would point out a little document here to help explain it. You might be familiar with this. This is called the Constitution of the State of Washington, and in it is the explanation of what this is all about. When we go here to Section 15, Title 2, Section 15, you will see that they cover vacancies in legislative and partisan county elective offices. And the 5 of us all submitted our candidate filing for different positions, 5 different positions in total, for county elective offices that have been vacated and that were vacated in the first month of the year in January. For those who've been following along, Washington state law is very clear. It is consistent throughout the Constitution of the state. It is consistent throughout the RCWs. We have a number of positions that were vacated when they lost and were not able to and did not renew their official bonds because of millions upon millions of dollars, over $100 million, I believe, in claims against them because of their violations of civil rights during the COVID crisis, the COVID years here in Washington state and across the country. And so we had a number of vacancies that resulted in that. And in short, for those who don't know, they have been refusing to leave office. It is a significant portion of the county, as we might expect, who have been pirates. They've been stealing our government offices and not lawfully in them. And that's what a lot of this fight that you guys hear me talking about is about. It is about their civil rights violations against us. It is about election violations. It is about financial crimes they've been committing, and they just will not leave. And there is a large group of them out there that are working in concert with them to keep us from having elections. And so coming back here to Title II, Section 15 of the Constitution of the State of Washington, I'll read this portion of it to you. And just so you see this here, when vacancies occurs, what this section's about. And it talks about the county legislative body and what's supposed to happen. I've done some presentations on this, so it should be filled by appointment by the county legislative authority of the county in which the vacancy occurs. So the legislative authority in a county are the county commissioners in Skagit County situation. And so what is the sequence of what's supposed to happen here? So when you read this, appointed to fill the vacancy must be from the same legislative district, county or county commissioner, or council or district. It's the same political party as a legislator or partisan county elected officer whose office has been vacated. So what that means is if it's a partisan position, and they'll indicate typically Republican or Democrat, what partisan office they're in, it has to be replaced by one in the same party, and that would make sense. And so they shall be one of 3 persons who shall be nominated by the county central committee of that party. And in case a majority of the members of that county legislative authority do not agree upon the appointment, which is what's happened, within 60 days after the vacancy occurs, the governor shall within 30 days thereafter, and from the list of nominees provided for herein, that's again from the county central committee, appoint a person who shall be from the same legislative district, county, or county commissioner or council district, and of the same political party. And it goes on to read, and the person so appointed shall hold office until his or her successor is elected at the next general election and has qualified. So the next general election from the vacancies that occurred at the beginning of this year was this November 2023 election. And that is the Constitution mandates that they fill it with an elected candidate. And I am very pleased to announce that from the polling and my understanding of those who have come forward, the write-in candidacy of the 5 of us that you guys saw posted on election night, we are and have received the most votes for these vacated positions. I do have a story to explain how scared they are, how bad this situation really is, and it happened on election night. Most people out there do not know what happened, so I really hope you listen up. After filing the candidate filings, I personally hand-delivered them to the Skagit County Auditor representative at the election office. I did have a witness who witnessed everything I'm talking about, and there was actually multiple witnesses. We left the auditor building, and we were on the front balcony. And if you see this photo here, this is us standing outside on the first floor later after that. But right before that, about 5 minutes after we had dropped off the candidate filing, the election officials came out, ran out of the building, and demanded that we would draw our candidacies, or they would shred, is their words, shred our candidate filings. And we absolutely refused and told them they had an obligation and they had to do their job and submit our filings. It didn't surprise me that much. I'd expected it wouldn't be so obvious and provide the witnesses that we have. We have a number of affidavit of witnesses who witnessed the county elected office, the representatives from County Auditor Sandra Perkins, who came out, demanded that we take back our filings or they would be destroyed. We refused, and for those who do not know, they had a county canvassing board meeting on the 21st. Now right here, you'll see the meeting announced, the agendas, and for the next one, the 28th, the agenda. There are no minutes, but there was a person who's aware of what happened who confronted the county canvassing board. And they will be destroying our candidate filings from what I understand. It was emphasized to them, and it was read off that we, the successors, will be expecting to take office after the election certification on the 28th, and to prepare the offices for us to take over as the lawfully elected successors. It appears right now that the county election office will be destroying our candidate filings, not acknowledging them, will not be abiding by the Constitution of the state of Washington, not be counting any of the votes for anyone who casts votes for us, because it is their positions that we'll be replacing. The Secretary of State, their office has been notified. The Attorney General's office has been notified. The Skagit County Sheriff and Skagit County Prosecuting Attorney's Office, who refused to respond, all of those refused to respond. But I will have some videos explaining some of the stuff I'm trying to do in the Supreme Court. I'm not terribly hopeful because of what I've already seen, and those videos will explain how bad it is and the level of corruption that's going on in this situation. So thank all of you for your prayers. More videos to come and some big news I hope to share with you soon. Thank you.